Hello and welcome to the channel. This is your boy HollaHard. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, then hit that bell button. Make sure you get notifications in the future for other uploads. Today I just want to do a quick touch up on loss of brakes on a road course. I did a road course last week and fortunate happened. I lost my brakes. So this was during my second session and going into my third lap. Man, you can't pass on this side. Come on. Yeah, sure known brakes gave out on me. Fortunate happened. I lost my brakes. So this was during my second session and going into my third lap. After coming from the front side where the finish line is at on the track, and this was at the Main Raceway out in Fredericksburg area in Virginia. By the time I made it to the back side, I came up fast and I've already seen like this ZL1 in front of me that was passing a Porsche. So already I was, and mind you, this was a no passing zone, so the car had no business of even passing, but I was anticipating the Porsche to start braking. So I tried to brake hard and then just back off quick, but as soon as I tried to brake hard, my foot went all the way to the floor. I was like, uh-oh. So quickly in my mind, I'm just like, all right, let me start downshifting. I started downshifting, just try to engine brake. And then I knew that I got to hit the grass straight on ahead and then start turning so I could get back on track. And that's what I did. I hit hard into the grass, but kept rolling fast. And I just turned and made it back on track and just kept downshifting and just pitted. And it was crazy enough, I wasn't too worried. I was just like, thank God that because during my first session, I totally forgot all about buying my track insurance. Because I already had my mindset to where I'll wait till the day I get there to the track to buy the track insurance. Because I wasn't for sure that I was going to make the event and run. And the event that I ran, which I forgot to mention, is the Track Night of America, sponsored by Sports Car Clubs of America, SCCA. But like I said, I didn't freak out too much because of previous training. There's talks about to always have like a strategy for just in case something like that happened, like kind of visit a track, especially multiple times. You should kind of know the surrounding area, but if not, it's always good to do a walk on the course just to see the surrounding area. But it's always good to do that, so that way situation like that happens where you lose brakes, you can kind of know, okay, I have to go this way straight, or I got to veer off slightly over so I can at least survive this outcome somehow, or I can help not only myself survive, but my car can survive this outcome somehow and just get a little damage. The reasons why I probably lost brakes. Well, the biggest culprit is the fact that me being a dummy, even though I say that I'm still learning all about performance and all that, but at the same time, this I should have known better because already I have a few hours of track duty under my belt, so I should have been knew this. And that was my brake fluid. I was still on dot 3 brake fluid. I should have been on dot 4. Only reason why I didn't switch over is because most of the events I do, I'm only doing a max of 3 sessions. A couple of events, it was 4 sessions, but we're only doing like 20 minutes. And normally when I run, I don't even do the full 20 minutes. I might just do 10 minutes, maybe 15. That's it. Because I just get exhausted quickly from it. Since I've been tracking last year, had no issues using .3. But granted, most of my track days always been beginning of spring and beginning of fall. And during them times, it could be temperatures in the mid to high 50s, or it could be low 80s, high 70s in the fall. So all those times I never had issues or whatever. Never even really experienced brake fade, like where I'm hitting the brakes and it's getting real mushy after running for a little while. Never had any issues. And I did Track Night of America last year around the same time. It was just as hot. And I ran a full 3 sessions that day. And I ran the car pretty hard. But the difference is too, I don't know if that make a difference, but I didn't have it supercharged then. It was still NA. This time, but this time around supercharged, so it is more power hitting down on the ground. I'm trying to use the brakes to slow down. That'll make a difference, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, because of that, that's why I never really worried too much about switching to .4. Plus, one of the guys, older dealership I went to, I was asking questions about it. He just told me, I wouldn't have to worry about switching over .4 because if I'm not pushing the car that hard and doing more than 20 minutes of sessions with that much rest in between, then it wouldn't be a big deal. But obviously this time around, it was a big deal. I should have had .4 because basically me losing my brakes that's out on me, it just boiled. When I was able to finally slow down, completely stop just by downshifting and leaving in gear, then stop. I get out the car and just smoke coming off from the tires. I popped the hood. You can just see the fluid, just like it boiled and overflowed from out the reservoir. But that's the biggest culprit. The second part of that is the what is like these airflow shields that come with the Camaro. I want to say they come with the 1SS as well. They come with a 2SS, but if you was to get like the 1LE, I want to say they already come pre-installed. So you have these shields that you would just put on, just take off the tires and the brakes or whatever, put the shields on. It's supposed to help provide better airflow, keep the brakes cool and the rotors cool for you. But I never installed those though. Because also I was recommended that I really wouldn't need them unless I'm running a lot harder than doing 20-minute sessions, this and that or whatever. I think I'm going to have to order them because I have no clue where I placed them at either. And also you have your tire deflectors on the 2SS that in the manual, it recommends that you take them off before a track event. Also, it just helps provide better airflow. I want to say that's a second factor. Also, because with the restricted airflow, it just kept getting hotter and hotter. No chance of cooling happening. But I want to say there's a third factor as well that I didn't even think about until my old man told me about it. The fact that my last track event was back in March, and that's why I renewed my brake fluid and all that but it was renewed with more .3, but just fresh. I did 2 track events in March, but it was a 1 weekend break in between. So before the first one, I renewed the brake. So I ran both events. After the second one, I renewed the brakes again, but the car just sat after that. I drove it maybe once a week in a month since March. Then up to August, I drove it maybe a couple weekends, but I wasn't thinking about it. Yeah, I ended up going to the event without renewing the brakes again. But I keep saying brakes, but I mean brake fluid. And I should have renewed the brake fluid because in my mind, I was thinking, well, I wasn't driving the car that much, so I shouldn't have to do it. But wrong, I should have because of the car sitting constant heat, the weather just hot. And then, throughout it's hot during the day, get cooler at night. Moisture just started building up in the reservoir with the brake fluid, obviously. So now water is absorbed in the brake. And now, I'm driving right throughout the street or whatever, regular roads. Yeah, I'm good. But the fact that I'm driving at high speeds on a road course, braking a lot, driving fast a lot, that's going to have a big effect. Those of you that plan on road coursing or that just started, just keep those factors in mind of making sure you have .4 brake fluid instead of .3. Make sure you have good airflow for your brakes and rotor, meaning if your car has like a system set up to provide airflow for your brakes and rotors, just make sure you're using it per manual, however your setup is, whether, If you have a Camaro, then it's in the manual. Tell you use those shields or whatever. If you have some other type of car, whatever the manual recommends, just go by that. And then the third factor, regardless if you have .4 brake fluid instead of .3, anytime you're doing a track event, just renew your brake fluid. Because all of the stuff that you could do to prevent any type of loss of brakes on the track is well worth. And also make sure you get track insurance, because it could be useful if the unfortunate happens and you'll need it. That's all I got for today, but please like, share, subscribe, leave comments, feedback, and I'll see y'all guys next time. Peace.
Hardest they'll come, Primo gon' kill him, $1 million flow, truth gon' spit him, as real as they're made, guess we overpaid. Cause we're blowing money like we live.
I'm as real as it gets, homie. Believe that. Come at me talking to yang yang. I have you leaning back. I'm far from the average. I'm considered as a monster with skills I possess. I'm a G like a mobster. Arts and crafts of this here isn't easy, but me being me, I make this here look easy. Supreme who I am, you may say who really cares. I tell you, it's your chick with the pretty long hair. She cares about me, so I let her know. Fucking with a real nigga like me, she make it for show. Get your money up, get your swag up. Matter of fact, this a stick up, so put your hands up.
Hardest they'll come, Primo gon' kill him, $1 million flow. Truth gon' spit him, as real as they're made. Guess we overpaid, cause we're blowing money like we live.
Load up the SIGs, AKs, and MAC 10s. Yup, we gonna ride on these niggas till the very end. We gonna get this money and do it real big. Yupping it like a blue devil, 2 top hands. We stunt hard, go hard, wild out, HollaHard. Yes, be a punisher and just tear up your whole squad. Right. Live long enough to see myself become a villain. No hero, only determination to keep on killing. On this track,
I told her, give me that. Pass a little waste, they got me throwing my 50s and 100s all over the place until it's flooded. Diamond studded, how's the moon? I'm kitty cut. Bitches love me so much green, got that nine just like I putty. Hold up, I hold this Glock. I got this in me, yeah. And when I act the fool, my goons they roll it with me, and we bustin' till it's empty. Going off handing while I cruise in this Bentley, cause you know we run the city. Hardest they'll come, Primo gon' kill him, $1 million flow. Truth gon' spit him, as real as they're made. Guess we overpaid, cause we're blowing money like we live.